Out for Nintendo. That's oh, put me on mic 4, actually.
Go ahead and mic check.
Test test 1 2. That's a bingo. Fortnite on Switch. Travis.
That's my chair. It's fine.
Are there so many?
Do you want to switch it or do you want me to switch it?
What?
Like, you want to be first on stream to sit there like a good boy?
You got it.
Okay. Couple seconds. Oh, what? All the stuff we said.
What do you mean?
The description stuff all we said.
Oh, rest in peace.
All we changed the name. What were the old ones?
What do you mean?
I can't remember the title of the other one.
It's like Birds of Play, E3 Extravaganza,
Got it.
and then dash conference name.
That's weird. What the hell? Oh. Wait. Is Spinnaker TV live right now?
I don't know.
You check?
You can check.
Well, I think it might be live on news. Like, just check your YouTube app.
If we're live.
On TV?
Hello. No, I said if. I said if.
Oh.
Which YouTube am I checking?
The TTR one.
I think we are. Are the mics on right now?
It should be.
Oh. Yeah, we're live.
I think we are. News.
Are the mics on right now? Oh. Yeah, we're live.
I guess you logged out or something?
I sound so sad.
What?
I sound so sad on stream. Hi. Welcome to the Nintendo show. It's me, Brandon. Oh, there's our guy. There's our guy. He grabbed a tiny mic, but now he's eventually gonna. Hello.
Oh, I unplugged it.
So Nintendo pre-show. Honestly, don't know what to expect. I don't really follow Nintendo that much. I'm expecting to see more from their Pokemon. I forget what the new ones are. Eevee and Pikachu for Switch. I hear there's no like Pokemon battling.
The battle was long, and we were almost defeated. Nay, there was also a traitor in the mist called technical difficulties, but they had been defeated. And on the fourth day, the sun rose, and though we lay in the trenches, injured, tired, we looked to the skies and saw the Valkyrie Nintendo come down and choose us to enter into Video Game Valhalla. This is Nintendo E3 2018, and I am John Cesaro Macron, joined by Brandon Diaz is here, and this stupid mic's out of the way. So, E3, Nintendogs, the last conference we're going to see at this year's E3. Probably the biggest thing that people are looking forward to is Smash info. Yeah. We saw that dang trailer. It was in our pre-roll with all those dang heroes that we couldn't see.
The Squid Kids.
The Squid Kids and the Soul of Cinder was in the back there. a bunch of the strikers came out to play. I'm actually kind of excited for that one.
I would be if I owned a Switch, but I don't.
But would that make you buy a Switch?
Probably not.
What would make?
I'm never very good at Smash.
What could you see here that'll make you buy a Switch?
A price drop.
I'm just checking to make sure the audio's good.
Am I wrong though?
We're good.
Wouldn't you buy a Switch if it was cheaper?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, I don't hate the price. It feels like a reasonable price, but it's just like I can't afford it. So.
Yeah, and you know I've been saying this a lot, and what I've been expecting of Nintendo. From Nintendo, I want to see a reason to buy a Switch. That's what I want. Every year I get a little bit closer.
I'd buy Pokemon if the Switch was cheaper and this new Pokemon like pans out well. Because I'm interested, but I don't know how interested I am. We've seen a little bit of gameplay here and there.
I mean, when it came out, I was about halfway there. I was like, okay, maybe. You know, I might buy this. And then we see Zelda. I'm like, ooh.
Zelda?
What's this?
I was pretty lukewarm on that Zelda.
You know, that's why it wasn't a must buy, right? Then we see, ooh, Mario. Ooh, what's this?
Also pretty lukewarm on that Mario.
Oh, really? I'm all in for Mario. That almost made me do it, honestly. But then I was like, but what else is there besides Mario?
I like the Mario parties, but that's in
Mario
Kart.
If we see Mario Party, this is a must buy for me.
Mario Soccer was pretty cool.
But then we see the ports. We see the ports, and I'm like, Dark Souls on Switch?
Yeah, that's
ooh.
That's
pretty cool.
Well.
Wolfenstein on Switch as well?
Yeah.
I think, for me, the main things that I'm going to see that are going to make me get this is either Mario Party or expanded, like, third-party developers putting their games on this thing. Yeah. Those are the things I want to see. And if those both things happen, I'm probably going to buy a Switch, or at least want to buy one definitely now.
I would need to see more like party games because I'm not in.
Right.
As younger me was way into like the first party Nintendo games, like Yoshi, like Kirby,
Super Mario Sunshine,
Star Fox. Like I was into those first party games.
Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, the first party, the old Octopath Traveler.
I think there's an old one.
There is.
Who knows?
But I'm more into like the party games that you get a bunch of friends together,
right?
Like Mario Party, like Mario Kart.
And honestly, it's kind of like a weird thing because the Switch was touted as being like an enormous party console, and we've seen like a few games that are geared towards partying. ARMS and Mario Kart. I think there's a basketball game out on it. I think.
I guess it's also a symptom of us not really being huge into the Nintendo.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess it's also like, you know, if there was a big one, we'd know it, you know? Like yes, there's probably something that some guy plays. He's like, it's the best multiplayer game for me. But like, it's like I said with I said it for, I think for the Ubisoft one with Beyond Good and Evil, you know? If it was that big, everyone would know about it, you know? Because Logan and I were talking about, I was like, have you ever heard of Beyond Good? And he was like, no, I don't have no idea what it's about.
It was on the original Xbox.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if it was as big as they're saying it is, we would know where it is, you know?
It's big among the older audiences, because I think when we had the original Xbox, it was like Halo, and that's basically it. Call of Duty. But, like, the older audiences got into, like, the more mature games.
Right.
Like, now we get into games that have story. Back then, we were in, like, dumb fun games.
But it's like the niche audience, and I think, you know, if there's a party game available on the Switch that's really good right now, it's for the niche audience. You know, the mainstream doesn't know about it, and having a bunch of niche titles in your console doesn't mean your console's successful. You know, I want to see Sparrow, Sparrow the blue dragon.
Do you remember that game with the monkeys where you're like a photographer on the island?
Yeah.
Do you remember what that was called? Was it Monkey?
It's called like Crazy Monk.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna throw up. That was like a Sony thing.
Was it?
I think so. The only reason I say that is because there was a mission in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater where you had to catch those guys.
Really?
Yeah. Snake Eater had a lot of really fun stuff. And my avatar on PSN is one of those little monkey guys.
I know Metroid Prime looks promising. People love those Metroidvania platformers.
I don't know if we're going to see anything with that. We might. But I don't know if we are.
What is this one? Bayonetta?
Bayonetta.
Is Bayonetta
the port is what they're thinking. It's a thing that a lot of people have been asking for, you know? And like once people saw Dark Souls, they were like, but that Bayonetta though. Because everyone loves Bayonetta. Bayonetta's the best. It's one of the better Platinum games. I think we might see some new Odyssey stuff. I would hope so.
It was Ape Escape.
Ape Escape?
Yeah.
Great game. I would hope we see some more Odyssey stuff. Once again, that might be the one that gets me.
Like Odyssey DLC?
Yeah.
Has Mario ever released DLC before?
Not to my knowledge, but I mean...
Does Nintendo release DLC?
Once again, I don't think they're really known for it. You know, I can't really remember anything where they did it. But, you know, I think it's a big enough game.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You know what would make me get a Switch? A sick Paper Mario game.
Sorry, my phone went off. Really?
Yeah, I loved Paper Mario. That like turn-based Mario game. I wasn't really a big fan of like Super Mario 64. Obviously, I played it. Obviously, I loved it. But like,
And Super Mario RPG was your game of the year every year.
But a good, a sick Paper Mario game would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always down to see more Mario. Mario is one of my favorite properties. I hope they don't do a Mario Maker thing with Odyssey. Mario Maker's fine. It's not a big draw. I don't think for anyone.
I mean, they sort of have their version of it where you can place the balloons around.
Right.
Like the
Luigi's balloon finder.
The Luigi board.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of scared because we saw Labo, and it's like, and that was successful.
Why is that a thing?
So it's like I think Nintendo's just gonna be like, can we like sell zip ties?
Are we expecting a new IP? Does Nintendo release new IPs anymore?
If it's a new IP, it's gonna be something physical. It's gonna be like Nintendo switchboards,
Control your camera.
Nintendo puppets. It's gonna be something stupid like that. I think.
It's gonna be like.
Or it's gonna be a third-party thing that's the Switch exclusive.
True.
I don't think Nintendo's really. They don't need to.
I know on here we're looking like a Fire Emblem. Are we looking maybe at an Earthbound game?
No, I don't know Earthbound. I think we're gonna see some Fire Emblem stuff. We always see Fire Emblem stuff at these things.
The guy from Super Smash Bros. That yells like PK Fire, the little kid Ness.
Yeah.
What is he from? Earthbound? Is that Earthbound?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't know what to expect from this conference.
I really don't know either. I'm not like a huge.
Wasn't it like 30 minutes last year?
Yeah, it was pretty short. It was short and sweet. I mean, Nintendo's kind of always a surprise. You know, at least they always have the one thing that no one's ever expecting. Last year was a little bit of Labo and Metroid Prime.
And then the Smash Bros.
And the Smash Bros. Came out. I think it didn't come out after E3 a long time. I can't remember.
Hey guys, I don't know.
we don't remember things that we don't pay attention to because we play real video games with story, like Last of Us 3.
Bethesda.
For Honor won the E3 for me because I could have it now. I did. I also can't wait till they're like, anyone who hasn't bought a Switch, it's free for you. So my laziness can be validated once again.
Oh my God. If you don't already have a Switch, you get 75% off the Switch.
What? Logan's just like...
I just sold my Switch.
So yeah, I mean, once again, it's Nintendogs. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready to
If
see
I was
anything.
Nintendogs, but I didn't register till now. I would be down for a Nintendogs game where it's like,
Yeah, sure.
You just gotta have your Switch with you.
Sure, why not? I mean,
Cookie Mama game, Cookie Mama Switch.
another thing that some people are talking about, which I don't think is I would like to see it. I don't think we're gonna see it. Once again, another thing that might make me buy the console is a Switch change-up, where it's like, here's the Switch XL, or here's the Switch V2. It gets bigger and bigger.
The Switch just got 10 feet bigger.
Or it's like, here's Switch V2. Because I was talking about that before, like, the Switch V1s, a lot of the first shipping models had some problems in them, just hardware-wise, and, like, overall, like, the console is good, but the little sheath thing is, like, kind of just a hunk of plastic that doesn't really do anything, and, like, some of the Joy-Con stuff, so maybe if there's a version 2 that has enough stuff. That's what I was saying originally when it was first coming out. Like, I don't want to buy one now. If they release a new version that's actually, like, up to date and good, that might push me over the edge. Because I'm not still wholly convinced on the Switch hardware on its own.
Like a 2DS?
Yeah, exactly. Like, where they take the same model, but they innovate in some way, and they just improve it overall.
They remove the point of the 3DS.
Yeah. I might, I don't know if we're going to see that. Once again, I want to see that. It might be cutting it too close, and they might have already sold too many to bother.
Yeah.
Like, you could say the Wii U was the expansion of like the better version of the Wii, but I think I consider it a different console.
Yeah. Honestly, I want some. I don't know what game announcements I would be expecting, but
I think we're gonna see more Mario stuff. We're gonna see like Fire Emblem and Pokemon.
For me,
probably Smash.
Like I still have the want to get a 3DS because there's still games on 3DS that I want to play, but there haven't been like games on the Switch that I'm just like, I need to play those.
I know, and that's kind of like, because, I guess their main thing is they hit their core audience with Zelda and Mario.
Yeah.
They know people who are Nintendo fans. If they didn't already buy the Switch, which, if you're a Nintendo fan, you're crazy. But once I saw those, like, okay, I'm all in. It pushed me almost to the edge, and I'm barely a Nintendo fan. So I think this one, and that's what they normally do. They always have the good Mario game. They always have the good Zelda game in these consoles. What they're really trying with this one is let's get that third party support down. So that people like me who are kind of on the fence, every time I hear an announcement, I'm like, I might do it. I check my bank account every time, just in case.
More than anything else, I'm a Pokemon fan. So
Okay.
What was that?
What? I looked at the camera seductively.
But yeah, like because on the 3DS, I still want to play Sun and Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to play Sapphire and Ruby. Although I don't know if you need. I don't know if they re-released those, but I know you can play older games on 3DS. I want to play Majora's Mask again on 3DS.
Is Kingdom Hearts 3 going to be on the Switch? That's something I just thought of.
You heard it here first. Kingdom Hearts 3 announced.
let me Google that real quick.
An announcement.
I was just thinking, like, if it's not already one, and I'm just gonna look up and we might just egg in our face. If Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be on the Switch, give me some Switch. Because
we're getting it on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Interesting.
All the other ones were like PlayStation exclusives. You fool.
No, like you would get Kingdom Hearts on the Switch as opposed to getting it on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Once again, I've been waiting to buy a Switch. I really want to play Zelda. I really want to play Mario, but it's still, like you said, it's kind of too big of a price hike for me because that would, with those games, that'd be like $400, $450 or something like that.
How much is the Switch? I thought in my
Isn't it
head, I have
$350?
as, like,
Is it?
250.
I thought it was $350.
I don't remember.
Boy, we are unprepared for this. You Google that. I'll Google Kingdom Hearts 3. Things that Kingdom Hearts 3, which we've been seeing at every single conference. I don't know what consoles it's on. Okay, so it's not on Switch. Confirmed not for Switch. So if we see Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch, that might convince me. Once again, it'd be expensive.
Oh my goodness.
How much?
Console only is $300.
Yep. We might see a price drop. Honestly, like I said this at the very beginning a while ago when the Switch was first being announced, if it was $250, I'd buy it. 300's too steep for me. But 250, I feel like that's the perfect price. I hope we see a price drop. I really want to buy a Switch. I really want to buy a Switch.
You could swing me in a couple months on 200.
200.
Yeah.
Watch yourself, counselor. Did I get you?
But otherwise, like I have my PS4 and I barely play that.
Right.
You know? I barely play anything anymore, guys. I haven't had time to play video games.
But I mean, come this September, hoo boy,
Come this February.
hoo boy.
Come this November when we get Fallout 76. This has nothing to do with Nintendo, but
What if we see Fallout 76 on Nintendo Switch?
that would be wild. That would be the most wild thing. I wouldn't put it past Bethesda, honestly, because we got the port of Skyrim on
Yeah,
Switch.
but I mean,
There's rumors of Fallout 3 remastered.
I could
possibly
see
being on
I could see 3 on Switch. I think 4 is too. It's 2 up there in like tech and stuff.
Yeah, possibly.
I think like Skyrim was probably the limit.
What if they announce the Switch V2? And then we
They
get
could. That could be a
Fallout
thing.
4, Fallout 76 on there?
That could be a thing. You know, once again, I'm hoping. Look at me. I'm looking like a Switch boy. You know, I look like I'm the guy on the bus playing the Switch 24/7.
Honestly,
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I always want to see what Nintendo shows.
the aside that has nothing to do with Nintendo, apparently when Todd Howard said Fallout 76 you can play alone, he meant like you don't have to play with other people, but it's still going to be an online-only game.
I mean, I also saw a thing just on this note, because it's an interesting topic. I saw a thing where they tweeted out saying Fallout 76, the world where every other character is a real player.
Yeah, there are no human NPCs.
Right, which is
like robots, creatures, enemies, NPCs, but
Well,
human is going to be a human player.
I mean, I don't know because like some guy did the math and he's like in Fallout 4, the only non-human quest givers were 3. There's only 3. So it's like unless
you had the super mutant.
no, it was 2 robots and the ghoul guy.
Ghoul?
Yeah, remember the guy who owns? He's the John Hancock.
Oh.
That guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, the super mutant guy was part of the main quest. Never mind.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, I mean, that'd just be interesting on its own because unless they just replace them all with, as you said, you know, mutants or robots, which to me would kind of feel weird.
Yeah.
But it's just there's really gonna be no story. It's just, I mean, which makes sense to me. It's an offshoot. It's not main series, so I kind of get it.
Did the interview with him with Todd Howard, and Todd confirmed it's going to be one of those games as a service thing.
Yeah.
Where it's continuously updated. But he also confirmed that it's also going to be DRM online only. So
Which
you have to have an internet connection.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
And once again, like not having a story makes sense. Like I said, but that's a smart. This is their test for an online game. You know, then I can almost guarantee the next one, the real Fallout game will probably be regular and maybe some co-op elements. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, this one, you know, it's a test for them to see how it would work and to see how players would react to it. And it's going to be on the Nintendo Switch now because I got to tie it in somehow. Well, this has been. Do you want to say anything else?
No.
Nintendo, give me a reason. I'm waiting. I'm chomping. I'm a chomp waiting to get off my chain. You get that reference?
Yeah.
This is, we're gonna watch it. It's gonna come on in about 7 minutes. Brandon's gonna go get a little snacky poo, and we'll be back right after that. So we'll see you in a little bit. There's no tech today, so we had to actually go physically do it.
Real quick, the pre-roll will be on in like 10 seconds.
Just mute your computer. It'll be the same thing as us going off. All right, so the conference is starting in 1 second. Brandon ran off to get a little snacky poo, so he'll be back in a minute. But I'm here to keep you company. Look at all them switch sticks. There he is. Yeah. Yeah.
You want? Oh my gosh. I thought you were kidding. Is this on?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're kidding.
I don't know, the stream's lagging. Might have to go refresh it. Our stream's lagging, everybody. Which means your stream might be lagging. Just hit Command R, you know. Or yeah, Control R. Sorry, I'm thinking in Mac terms, even though I don't own a Mac. Did they even refresh it? Well, our stream's buffering. Alright, go ahead and just drag it. We'll just click and drag it. Drag. Oh, go up, all the way up. Drag it. Oh my god, it's gonna take so much longer. Go left. Left. More. 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 Up. Too much. Up. Up. Down. Right a little bit. Down. Oh, like a. Right there. We can't see this. Oh. You gotta press play. So go down. Where did the mouse go? There, press. And we're back. Press F. Go press F on it. It should full screen it. All right. Whatever we missed, I'm sure it was great. Now we're seeing some good art. Let's talk about Titans. Malos. Aegis. Yeah. No. This could be Fire Emblem. Nintendo. Amazing chest ahead. This might be Fire Emblem. It looks real pretty. What? Anime fights. Anime fights. Anime fights. This is Fire Emblem. Horseman looks just like Fire Emblem. I'm crazy. Smells real good. Might have to get that when the stream's done. I might have to get one of those. Ooh, this guy. Oh, really? Looks like you gotta play one. Oh, Xenoblade. I forgot. That's something that's like Fire Emblem. We're gonna be mad at us because we thought it was the same thing.
When we launched
I don't care.
Nintendo
Reggie!
Switch, our vision was a home system you could play together.
Is that the same green screen
anytime,
background they used last
anywhere.
year?
No, that's a real house.
Two detachable
That's Reggie's house?
controllers, countless play possibilities.
You can still see you eating it on
From
screen.
day one, all of you have shown the world what that means.
You tried.
Playing at home.
Yeah, for this one it's fine because there's only two of us, so who cares?
To on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you
Ooh,
next?
that guy was in Antarctica, just like the hit
Smashing
anime
traditional
A Place
cheered
Farther
by
Than the
fans
Universe,
and
which made me cry.
challengers? Or on a journey through verdant fields and Viridian cities?
No.
In a timeless quest.
It could have, though. It
to
would have made
catch them
sense.
all.
Wait, what's Reggie's name?
Here at Nintendo, we care about the gamers.
Oh, they didn't do the click noise. Come on.
A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
A brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is always by your side.
Yeah, Pikachu or
Add the
Eevee.
transformative power
How
of
dare
your
you?
Switch, and you can play as you like, anywhere you like, or for the first time in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system.
There's battle.
You can even transfer a Pokemon.
Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of see why they did it. That was always.
I always put on the repel.
This
Yeah, it was a huge drag, I think, for everyone because it just takes up time and it wastes your resources, you know.
Like I didn't mind it when it happened,
Let's Go
but like
or play the entire game
just
with
to
it
make
alone.
things
Yeah.
conversing
You
to
can
the
put a
different
Pokemon
trainers and
into the
stuff like
Pokeball
that,
Plus,
right, on the
then bring it with you.
the super repel, like the 100.
Sounds like there's already one inside.
You can have for real
It's the
Pikachu.
original Pokemon Mew. Mew comes exclusive with every Pokeball Plus and can join you on your journey through.
If you buy the Pokeball Plus, you get Mew for free.
Let's Go Pikachu.
What?
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. and the
Hey, he's
Pokeball
probably
Plus
or she's probably
will be
really weak now.
available on November 16th.
Pokeball Plus is
Discover
pretty
new
cool.
friends and challenges
And so you get,
as explore
you know, did you hear what it was?
mysterious and enchanting
I think I assume it's like you can take
Wherever you
your Pokemon and then go to a friend's house and you could
only
upload it, kinda.
now. Let's check out something else we can't wait.
Pokemon's great. I'm glad that they're kind of focusing on co-op because I mean it's a great game for co-op, you know.
You ready for this?
All right.
He's desperate.
I always want to train. I know never think about it. Or at least he hasn't.
I love it.
That's Mario Party. We were just off.
Mario Party! I'm buying a Switch. Yeah. You get it on weekends, I get it on weekdays. Say yes, say yes, say yes to my trick. Yay, I get it 5 days.
You need to have like some.
Oh no, we hit it by 5.
No, we'll team up. Oh no, Jared doesn't like us. That's really cool. You can design your own map.
We have to buy 5 of them though. Do you have a grand?
That's so cool. That
Are you guys ready to do this?
I wonder if it requires 2 at least.
All right, ready? Yeah.
So it seems team oriented, or at least like duo oriented. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot. So I'm buying a Switch. I said it in the pre-show. Super Mario party game. It would convince me. This convinced me.
you can do this anywhere too, which is
The only thing, because I'm an idiot. Because you need the big TV. The big TV. That's how you do the multi ones with only having one Switch. And then that's what it is. So when you have it plugged in, everyone plays the same one, right? If you want to go on the go, that's when you use the multiple ones so you can get the big enough screen for the party games. Okay, that makes sense. I got it. I'm in. I'm in 100%.
Didn't they also come out with the top 100 mini games too for the Switch?
I think so. I'm in. I'm buying a Switch now.
Long
When I get the money.
the divine Ceres received a revelation from the goddess.
We got a Switch. I got a Switch Mario Pro. That's great. That's fantastic.
Now,
Honestly,
the goddess
one of the
watches
most
over Fodlan from her kingdom above.
Well,
As the
I'm just gonna go ahead and mark off our own bingo card, a special one that I've been waiting for the entire conference. Nintendo wins. Nintendo just won it.
That's the show.
Here's Fire Emblem crap. I mean, good game.
Oh, I took Octopath
Go ahead.
Traveler.
They're gonna be mad at us.
Measure your
I just really want Octopath.
Look, you can see my little toes. What is this Fire Emblem?
Such a
Pokemon.
brutal, irrational world we live in.
Was that a
Some
long
believe
speech?
the
Was that a long
crests,
speech?
tokens
Not
of the
yet.
goddess's power,
Not yet.
are necessary to maintain
There's no
order.
paper. There's no party on
You're
here.
wrong, teacher.
Unless that
The
doesn't count,
crests
right?
are to blame.
No. Shut up. Not yet. All right. Oh, well, I'll mark off the free space. Oh, thick with 5 C's. I wish to learn excuse, madam.
What was that game where you can name, like, there was a game sort of like Fire Emblem, but it was like my name. I was watching,
Tell me about your name.
Do you
no, I was
dare
watching
to walk this path with me?
all of the,
One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step.
Yeah, who cares?
Now or never.
It's anime or never. By the way, that what was it? The Jumpstart game, the anime fighter, Jump Force. I saw some like behind the scenes people playing it at E3. Sasuke's in it.
So why would you ever need any other character?
Right? Well, because they only have the. Yeah. His super is Amaterasu. His super is Amaterasu. Right now, they only have 2 people from each anime. It's a 3-team fighter.
So what are the animes?
So far, the only playables are One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z. But I hope they release more characters so I can just have a Naruto party.
What if the DLC for that game is just different?
I mean, that's probably what it's going to be. I would assume so.
Oh yeah, Fortnite has graphic cards now.
Once again, Nintendo. No,
God, Fortnite coming to. Okay.
you forgot this was Nintendo. Once again, like, you know, it's expected, but it's like, man, you know what would be great? Mobile? Fortnite.
You know what would be great to play on the go? Fortnite, but not on your phone? Oh, let's put it on the Switch.
And we say that, but it's like, well, you know, this would be great to play mobile that nobody thought about, but we're going to say it anyway? Dark Souls. It's like, no, every game's good mobile.
And on Nintendo Switch, you can have the complete Battle Royale experience. Whether playing together online with friends
I'm buying a
in the same
Switch.
room
I'm buying it on
or
stream.
around the world. Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
I'm buying it on
Nintendo
stream.
Switch, a home console where you can access a full range of games content, including a wealth of groundbreaking
totally forgot
games
Stardew Valley's on
from our
Switch.
independent development community. Your support for indie games on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it's on Switch. Yeah.
And to all of you,
I can barely hear Reggie.
all of
The game's really loud,
developers
but Reggie's really low.
rich and varied experiences. From all of us here at Nintendo, thank you. Let's pull back the curtain on a few more,
I'm buying a Switch.
including 2 we're showing for the first time here today. Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers.
Overcooked 2!
No, we haven't even beat Overcooked 1 yet.
I'm double buying a Switch. I think Overcooked 1's on Switch.
Kitchens, and white knuckle maybe. Prepare for the ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw ingredients, kitchens that can change on the fly, and
That's a really good
Nintendo
feature.
Switch, the opportunity to
How do you have any idea
broil with another player
how like
wireless, local, and
like could I play this here and you're like at class?
clumsy
Could that work?
team's frantic food juggler
I don't know how Nintendo Online works. August
snail, stored berries, or
Oh no, not
Killer Queen!
No, this game is so hard.
Killer Queen.
redesigned from the ground up. Liquid Bit and Bumble Bear games.
Are you afraid to face my stand, Brandon?
that became
It's very powerful.
phenomenon is coming
I've started
to Nintendo Switch. And for the first time
I've started calling it Killer Queen.
can square off an exciting battle.
Brand,
Play it first on Nintendo Switch.
do you want to know what Killer Queen's special ability is?
Venture through the
Anything it touches can get turned into a bomb.
and Team Cherry's
Hollow Knight.
An action adventure filled with gripping combat.
Oh yeah, Brandon, by the way, Killer Queen has already touched the mic.
Live scenery abound. that offers endless hours of intricate.
I wish I could speak Japanese so I could do that scene proper.
That Hollow Knight was coming to
I'm looking at the Switch right now. I really want to buy it.
the game.
It's only why is it only 300 on Amazon? I thought you said it was 350.
Content is available
Oh, I'm crazy.
on the Nintendo eShop starting today.
I'll wait for the price drop announcement, which I hope please happen. Please happen.
Stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor.
Once again, 3 fantastic games.
Closer look,
3 fantastic games that are great Switch ports.
and I
Killer
personally
Queen,
cannot wait to watch
which I thought could only be done with a giant arcade cabinet.
test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super
They're
Smash
doing it.
Brothers Invitational
They know what they know.
2018.
Party games.
The action
Party games
starts
good.
immediately following
Everyone loves them.
Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an
They're great. I mean, remember how mad people were? They didn't want to try Overcooked. And you know what? We tried it at one of our house parties. It was so much fun.
coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And you can download a brand new demo for the game.
Does Killer Queen count as a new IP?
eShop on June 14th. Now, let's take another action-packed look at some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
This is the Starlink game, remember? Where you have that stupid giant thing on your console. Wait, Minecraft isn't. Oh, it's like a Mario version of it, Mario DLC. Sushi Striker! It's a sushi game. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Some rabbits. Pixar, that's pretty.
What the hell's Pixar?
It was art, but it's related.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z? I forgot that was coming to the Switch. Splatoon 2 DLC?
Oh, there's a beta.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. The Dark Souls of...
Ippon.
Really? They got... That's pretty cool. 4 games on Switch? Wait a second.
FIFA on Switch? Wait a second. Wait.
Actual art on Switch?
So how'd you need pixel arcs?
Wasteland 2 on Switch? That's...
Paladins on Switch?
Honestly, that's pretty... I'm pretty hyped that Wasteland 2 is on Switch. All it's out there. That better be free. That's totally master. That guy was hollow.
The Belfry Luna. Monster Hunter Generations, which got announced a while ago. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Ooh, whatever this looks is cool. I could not tell what that title is. Mega Man 11, yep. Ooh, Mario Tennis Aces.
All the Mario like sports games are pretty fun.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile.
Because Japan.
At Nintendo, we approach development with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world. And we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today, we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
Here, I'll reenact Logan.
Oh my god! Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, idiot.
As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters.
I like how it has to say from Wii U. Oh!
Series. I'm sure you are all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time.
Jimmy Neutron, confirmed.
So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game. The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Oh, I see.
Please take a look.
Oh. Okay. Gameplay.
Or at least
Who's this guy? I know.
Dr. Mario better be in there as well.
Does this count as gameplay?
They look like intro characters.
If we see Spyro and Crash characters, that's a bingo card block part. That's the new one.
So it looks like a classic Link play. DK?
Dinky King. That's gameplay.
Fox? Yeah. Looks really good. And Falco. Falco. Mark from Fire Emblem.
Hey, yeah.
Zelda. I wonder if she can still...
Sheik.
Oh, Sheik, the two different characters.
Yeah. Remember Villager?
Meta Knight and Mewtwo, yeah.
I hate Meta Knight. Sonic.
Classic.
Classic.
I was expecting Daisy as well.
Pikachu. Classic.
Oh, the Ice Climbers?
Ice Climbers!
They're really annoying. I like the name.
Yeah. Splatoon.
Wow, they're gonna have a lot of fighters. 64. That's okay.
What?
Falcon.
Yeah. I don't know if I forget what the names mean. I forget what the numbers mean. Did you see those hitboxes?
Yes. We talked about him earlier.
Lucas, we talked about him earlier. Ryu, Ganondorf.
Ness and Lucas.
I don't know. Ike. Cloud, yeah.
The numbers. 1
Uh,
so, 64.
Snake's back, baby. Roy,
Also from Fire Emblem.
Olimar and Diddy Kong, Lucario, Robin.
What's 21?
I don't know. Bayonetta!
Is your game one? Classic. What's your game one?
Pitch. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Those are like, I guess that means like after.
Variant. This is. Toonling! Youngling! My favorite. Oh no, I can't.
Gunner, B, something.
the stream went to 240. We can't read the names anymore. The next 30 minutes is just them showing characters. Mega Man's.
Oh, every single one. Where's Beautiful Joe?
Where's Spyro and Crash?
Where's Beautiful Joe?
Oh, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's new, right? Luigi. Yoshi.
Luigi's so weird. He was just planking.
That's his attack. He falls. Look at these boys. Look at this roster.
That's actually a pretty cool art.
An absolute unit.
Look at the size of this lad. Absolute unit.
Wait, Waluigi's there. Oh, that's right. He was doing the 240p.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle.
Wait,
Indeed,
every fighter.
absolutely
But they didn't show
Super
some of
Smash
them.
Bros. Fighter ever is
I guess we just assume.
whether they were originally DLC
I guess that's true.
once in the past. We believe that's what players
I just want to see Beautiful Joe.
the impossible possible.
I don't think Beautiful Joe's ever.
Any way you slice it,
I thought he has been.
has the most smash for your
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history.
I'm
Once again,
Duck Hunt.
the world will collide. Even so,
Oh,
your
some
starting
people like
roster
Wolfenstein
may be
Fire
as small as the original Nintendo 64 game. We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters, and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your side.
I like that. That's good.
8-player battles are also making a return. See what happens when you pit many different fighters against one another.
A new challenger has arrived.
There are so many games I
Now
want to
let's
play.
take a closer look at certain fighters by highlighting how they've changed since their last.
There are so many games I want to play.
Mario's still easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his latest adventure. He can also
You
wear
can take over the other characters.
Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now remotely detonated, and his final smash unleashes ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar tunic of the wild. Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back.
Dread it.
Work together
Run
now.
from it.
Once she's
Destiny
gone,
arrives all the
serious
same.
trouble.
That was pretty cool.
Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now you
That's my version. Radiant Dawn.
The two different versions are even voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
That's pretty cool.
We now have the female version of Pikachu, complete with a heart-shaped tail. Did you notice Pikachu Libre is a girl?
That's my version. Pikachu
Fox's
Libre.
design is now based on Star Fox Zero, and his final smash has received an overhaul. This time, final smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting. Falco's final smash features an unorthodox ship formation. That's
Wait,
more
where's
on
Captain
the
Falcon?
boxes. Either way, the
Oh,
Landmaster
oh,
has been
oh.
retired.
I still remember seeing him do the thing. Ryu.
In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances.
That's cool.
It's a small touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair.
Ooh.
Cancel with jump for dodge, but you'll be open to attack. Marth's dancing blade is faster, and it's easier to unleash one after another. This holds true for Roy and Lucina too. In addition, Marth is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open.
Snake.
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray. It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come true. Of course, Shadow Moses Island is back too.
Yes! Yes!
King
DD's
DD's final smash is basically a cage fight where he unleashes missiles and a jet hammer.
Run it. Dread from it. I said run it, dread from it.
Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still damaged itself too, so be careful. In The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda is more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. Zelda is much more elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom.
Nice.
Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're too slow, or he's lightning fast.
I really like that. That's cool.
Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around. Looping around the stage sounds just like Pac-Man, don't you think? Pokemon Trainer is back with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no
Ooh.
for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main. Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time.
That's my Pokemon trainer.
Some fighters
Captain
like
Falcon!
trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, his hazardous Big Blue stage is making
Yes, Big Blue!
I hate this one, man. It's so hard.
Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume.
The other one's that's my Cloud.
Now you can see his
That one's
limit
my Cloud.
gauge near his damage
Here's a
bar
limit
at all
break!
times. Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use
Fire
Metal Sword
Emblem?
and Tomes. For Villager, we made it easier to see what you've pocketed.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Between the male and female versions, there are 8 different villagers.
Oh, I couldn't tell which one was one.
Bowser's final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better. He's now as big as Bowser from the Yoshi's...
Look at that anime Bowser!
All of Mr. Game & Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of character than ever. Young
I'm so
Villager Super Smash
I'm so
Bros.
in. I'm 100% in on Switch.
That makes
I'm saving up to buy one. It's confirmed.
Lon Lon Milk, anyone? After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade.
This is really good.
Kirby is his usual puffy self, but we've added a little something to his stone ability. He has a copy ability for every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes.
Kirby
to
is the
develop.
Thanos from Nintendo.
Run from it.
Shope used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado hearts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional toggle.
Ooh, I like that.
Sure is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash.
Yay! I don't know who that is, but I was like, yay! For the people who know, I like it.
Ganondorf rises again, returning to his popular
Dread it.
design,
Run from it.
Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Every character in Nintendo's Thanos.
Ganon.
The Demon King.
V-Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for
Brawler
each
is my
has also
type.
been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play. Previously, his final smash was 3 sacred treasures. This time, he'll be riding in style on the lightning chariot. In the
Oh
last
yeah,
game,
that's
Zero
my
Six uses
Samus.
final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
When Olimar gets damaged, you'll see a crack in his helmet. But don't worry, it'll get fixed up right away.
I like how they're showing us all the Easter eggs that we could have found on our own.
Both available. Listen closely, and you'll hear differences.
Bayonetta 2 is my Bayonetta. I love that short hair.
It seems we have a guest.
Dope.
Rodan appears as an assist trophy. Warrior's final smash, Warrior Man, has changed quite a bit. After transforming, he no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done. Donkey Kong's final smash is all rapid-fire punches like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations. Little Mac's final smash is now a rush of blows from Gigamac. In fact, all final smash moves in the game get right to the punch.
Oh, driver!
Ness's new final smash
This is the
calls
Thanos
for
of
Brawl
Nintendo.
and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy. Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Goku. At first glance, Wii Fit trainers
Wii
seem
Fit
the
trainer is
same,
the
but their
Thanos
faces
of
are
Nintendo.
different. I wavered a bit on whether to change it, but it was a request from the Wii Fit developers.
The Wii Fit developers, like, please. Don't
We've
make it
included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass.
Hell yeah.
Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around. And her down special is now both a counter and a deflector.
Nice. Rob.
Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering.
That's hard to see. Yeah.
Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's numbers? Each of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently, and have decided to call them Echo Fighters.
Echo Fight.
Cool.
Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter.
Thanos.
Mario. Oh, Daisy. I knew it. I knew Daisy was coming.
What if it was
Daisy
Thanos, though?
joins the roster as Peach's Echo Fighter. She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun playing as your favorite princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter.
Thanos. Oh, damn it. I want Thanos.
A completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks. Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special
Notice how
attacks.
she's the only one? The guy she was fighting was killed in that trailer. He tried to fight, but he couldn't. And now she's back for revenge.
Killer whale. You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding.
Oh, awesome.
Inkling Boy also debuts alongside Inkling Girl.
Oh, he survived.
Very fast. All 8 have their own outfits.
Well, what about Edgy ones?
The edgy one's my Inkling.
Each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright.
That's actually really cool.
By the way,
That's so cool.
we added in the Squid Sisters as an assistant.
Squid Sisters!
During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen.
That's awesome.
While we're on the topic of assist trophies, let me share some additional
Metroid.
information.
Ghost.
As you may know, assist
Lynn.
trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by inflicting damage, and now you get points for it too.
Oh. You get a
However,
point for
some
assist trophy
trophies
knockouts.
remain unbeatable.
Dead dogs.
No, no, no.
Expected guests will photobomb your
Dead
battle.
dogs got first.
Yep, it's him.
Motorman.
Thanos.
Dead dogs.
There's a wide variety, more than 50 of them
Darcy.
here in the game.
Burning. Midnight. I don't know if that is.
Sukapan.
Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon. And
Farewell.
we can't wait to show you.
Farewell.
Golgaleo.
Healing Field, the greatest Pokemon.
Oh, I remember the black hole Pokemon.
The Launch Star Pokemon.
I'm locking people off of that.
And of course, let's make Smash Balls.
That's so rude. This is
There
a
are
lot
a
of
variety of stages available.
They knew what people wanted. They knew what people wanted.
Massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them
What
all.
is that Midgard?
The graphics have been improved as well.
Oh wow.
Let's get a look at some stages
I would
from
hope so,
various
honestly.
games.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, this is a good map. I remember never played the original Smash Bros, but Melee was my favorite one. We're almost too much. Classic commercial. Newport City, is that from Earthbound?
It's from Animal Crossing.
Oh, you just drowned off PK.
Yeah,
This looks like it's from Breath of the Wild.
it is. Hello, Link. You have done well. Show me the Titan stage. And then Thanos comes down.
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too. These versions hover above an abyss.
I don't know.
Their sizes and terrain are all
Yeah.
the same, so savor the simplicity.
It looks like
music
a
and
alpha
background
symbol.
from your favorite series. Let's take a sneak peek at the new and
Ooh.
returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this would
It
be
can come in
something
handy
for
when
those
recovering from a fall.
I mean, I know like fighting
However,
game
if
stuff
you dodge too
a little
much,
bit,
even on the
so.
ground, you'll be wide open to attack, and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Dark Souls needs something like that, honestly.
Execute short hop attacks by pressing the
That you
A
can't
button
just
and jump
roll
at
spam.
any time.
Dark Souls
Also,
could really,
you can
really,
smash
really use that
attacks by pressing
mechanic.
the A and B buttons, just like the previous game. A
Perfect shield.
Release the shield button.
Oh, damn it.
Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully.
Perfect counter.
That's pretty cool.
For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of
Ooh, I like that a lot. That's really cool.
This should help ensure that the action is well-paced. In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light. Better
Oh,
have something
that's
than
neat.
no victory pose for you. We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Thanos. Dread it.
The classic GameCube controller.
Yeah, boy!
Switch. That's incredible.
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many
Wait.
of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all
Like, legit, I can use my old GameCube controllers? Like, that's what he implied.
He implied that.
In fact, all fighters
Maybe
currently
the game comes with like an adapter,
even if they're from a
which would be
different
super dope. I have 4 of those.
series, you'll need a figure to add in a figure player or FP and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred.
Holy Thanos.
So much.
We
Thanos.
hope you're as excited as we are. Our staff will continue working hard until the game releases. We really appreciate your support. We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please take a look.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
This looks like Titan. No, it's Metroid. No, it's not. Who's Panther then?
One doesn't consider happiness when balancing the universe. But oh, Mega Man's dead! Mario, no!
Samus, watch out!
Samus would be the one most apt to defeat this beast.
Where's Cappy?
Oh, I don't know who that is. No, I should know who that is. He looks super dope, though. It must be a Metroid thing, right? I feel ashamed for not knowing, but...
Oh my god. Honestly, I noticed it during the trailer. Samus's hair is in her face the entire time. When she's on, that must be so young.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I wish I knew who.
What?
Now? February 22nd?
Everything we've seen is before the end of the year. Every game we've seen from Nintendo is this year.
I would have been happier if it was Unreal Engine. Oh wow, that's pretty cool actually. I would have been happier.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live from the Los Angeles Convention Center.
That's it? Wow. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was the Nintendo E3 2018 conference. We're going to go on the post show now. Boy, am I excited.
全世界の皆さんが任天堂ダイレクトを見ていただいて、そして特に日本のお客さんも見ていただいてどうもありがとうございます。I am Bill Trinan. I am here with Nate Bildorf and Eric Smith from the Treehouse. 僕は Treehouse.
Oh, man. Must suck for this guy. This guy's fluent in Japanese, and everything he's saying in English, he then translates Japanese live.
That's really cool.
So we just witnessed glory. We witnessed the Nintendo E3 2018 conference. As always, Nintendo, you done did it. You done dirty dog.
That was really cool. They showed so much Smash.
So like I said yesterday, Sony for me, I won't say disappointment, but it definitely wasn't a winner for me. We saw a lot of stuff that we already seen before. Just a bunch of trailers, some new gameplay, sure, but games that no new convincing happened, right? You know what happened here? You know what we saw, folks? We saw a new Mario Party. We saw new ports to the Switch. We saw a new Smash game, a new Smash character, a new Smash mechanics, a new Smash stage.
New Smash.
Snake is smacking siege.
We saw more from Pokemon, which honestly I like it a lot.
Fortnite's on Switch. Tennis is on Switch. Amazing.
It was
Spectacular.
It was a good conference.
That 100% convinced me to start saving up to buy a Switch. I need one now. I want one badly. I need it. I'm flabbergasted. That was the best.
Checking the stream real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and check the stream real quick. I'll just keep talking. We didn't get bingo, honestly. There wasn't, a lot of things didn't get talked about. We didn't see no more heroes. We didn't see anything from Pikmin. No Animal Crossing. No Metroid. Honestly, there wasn't.
It's good.
It's good. Stream's good. We saw some Fire Emblem. We saw some Octopath Traveler. We saw some Xenoblade Chronicles. So, for whoever cares about that crap, it's there. But for the good stuff, I'm so happy we saw Mario Party.
Mario Party. That's awesome.
I'm so happy we saw. That's one of the games I was like, if that's there, I'm buying it, and it was there, and I bought it. I didn't buy it yet. I don't want the stream to be mad at me. Yeah, you have.
Split it?
I want my Switch.
Fine.
For me. Fine. And I will battle you to the ends of the earth as Kirby.
I'll play this.
There were 64 characters. Come on, you gotta name one.
There's 64 characters. That's the problem. There's so many characters.
I guess technically now 65 with the dragon guy. Because Splatoon Girl was 64.
And, 68 with the Echo characters, I guess?
Technically, yes. Look at all those. They're showing the stages off now in the treehouse. There's so many, and they're all so good and so pretty.
Whoa. I think I liked Kirby's stage the best, with the big tree that blows people in different directions.
Kirby's stage is pretty cool.
I also like Peach's Castle.
Reggie had some good lines.
We didn't listen. I didn't listen.
Reggie had some good lines. Look at all those characters.
Bayonetta, Lil Mac, Link, Samus. It was lots of good stuff. I liked it. It was a solid conference. I feel like Nintendo always comes every year with a solid conference.
It was pretty short.
Yeah, it really is. By the way.
We didn't see a lot, I guess, just purely in quantity of the number of titles. Yeah. Technically, we didn't see a lot, but boy, what we saw,
First Smash.
We saw a lot of, and it was all really great. Tons of detail.
Yeah, they went into whereas most people would put out patch notes, they're just like, hey, we're just going to show you everything right now.
Overcooked 2, Killer Queen,
and
Hollow Knight on Switch.
Killer Queen on Switch is pretty insane.
Killer
I never
Queen,
thought that would leave an arcade cabinet.
If folks don't know, because I think actually most people probably don't know, it's on the West Coast, this thing was invented. It's 4v4, a giant arcade cabinet, right?
I thought it was 5v5. I think it's 5v5.
4 drones, 1 queen, I forgot.
Yeah.
5v5. It's a giant arcade cabinet. Both teams play at the same time. And it's a big arena brawler, and you're trying to defeat the queen, basically. You're all bees trying to defend / defeat the enemy queen.
You can transform into different things. You can ride a slug to victory.
It's insanely popular on the West Coast. There are a couple coming out on the East now. The mid, I guess, is just
the main one I can think of is at Keg and Coin in Riverside. Yeah.
A fantastic game. We played a little bit at Kick and Coin. Kick and Coin sponsoring this show. We played a little bit, and it's just a fantastic game. Who would have thunk?
It was so hard. It's such a hard game.
It's an extremely challenging game, which is good. But I guess it must be more popular than I think. It has to be more popular than I think.
I think so. Yeah, because I've seen one other person that I know aside from the people that we went to Keg and Coin with go play Killer Queen.
The only thing you guys need, it's a fantastically fun game.
It requires an immense amount of teamwork.
Yes,
if you like challenging party games, this is right up.
So much fun.
Be right up your alley.
I mean, party games in general. Other companies aren't doing them.
Sorry, we're watching Ridley play right now from Smash, and Ridley's pretty cool.
Other developers and all that, they're not doing party games anymore. For some reason, they don't like them. Nintendo's like, oh yeah? Well, guess what? Guess what? How about you have 800 of them, and they're all fantastic?
They're all ours.
Unfortunately, no new announcement of new Switch hardware, no new announcement of a price drop. At this point, for me, those don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see those regardless. I mean, once again, I think it's like, you look at the numbers and, I mean, the PS4 still hasn't had a price drop. Besides, obviously, Black Friday and all that. The Xbox, notably, has had a price drop for the One X because it's not selling well. I mean, you look at the Switch and it's like, how could that not be selling well? How can I not be doing?
Honestly, I
be
think it's doing.
good?
I couldn't give you any numbers, but I feel like it's doing well.
The fact that it hasn't.
My
had a
woman's
price drop-
intuition is telling me it's doing well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just. I'm so flabbergasted. It's so good.
Oh, there goes Mario.
This conference was so good. I love it. I love you, Nintendo. I love you, Riggy.
Piggy.
You have anything else you want to say?
They're like a third for me. No fourth. Third. It's competing with Microsoft because for me it goes Bethesda, Sony, then Microsoft, Nintendo, and then all the other conferences.
Really?
They're just somewhere below them.
I mean, once again, it was I said yesterday, what can I do today? What can I use in the most feasible time? Microsoft and Sony both just showed me things I want to play. I don't know when any of them come out, so that's a big bummer for me.
A good handful of them. We got release dates for a few things.
Yeah, but not like the good ones.
Yeah, all these really. What can I do now? Oh, play these later this year.
Shut up. Let me finish my point. Bethesda, once again, it's like, oh, Elder Scrolls 6, it'll come out eventually. It'll come out in 40 years. Why not? The new Fallout game, not 76. The next installment will come out in 40 years. Why not? Doom 2, 40 years. Why not?
Comes out in QuakeCon.
Yeah, exactly.
Or get more information at QuakeCon.
But I mean, at least all I'm saying is, at least for this, every single title we saw, we got a release date. Every single one we saw, we got a release date. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Carly, do you want to say anything? You want to come out here and say anything about Nintendogs? Carly just showed up. Big Nintendog fan.
Is this the post show already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anything you want to say about Nintendogs?
Did you even turn on your mic? Did you set that
On
up
the
back
board?
there?
I did. Your mic was off, actually.
What?
His mic was off the whole time.
Your mic was Brand's like he's mic 4.
Yeah.
It was off when I turned it. I just.
Brand, you're mic 3.
Well, mic 3, and I don't even remember.
That one's
but your
mic
mic is
4.
on now, so. Well, I don't know anything that happened. Are we getting a new Animal Crossing?
We're not getting into Animal Crossing.
Oh.
There's a new Smash.
Okay.
There's a new Super Mario Party.
Roll back.
There's a new Fire Emblem.
Okay.
There's a new Xeno Chronicles.
A new Mario Party, which is pretty sweet. New Pokemon.
That's sweet. New Pokemon.
New
Okay.
Pokemons. So, Brian, how'd you like Nintendo?
Let me just give you my thoughts all over again. Thanks for watching our E3 cover.
Brian's mic was off the whole time. Brian was very excited for the conference. I mean, you could see that on his little boy face.
Yeah.
And he
Loved it.
he liked it in the end.
Bethesda who?
Bethesda who? Nintendogs, yes. Well, and we're even beyond that. We talked about it a little bit, but this has been the end of E3. I think Nintendo. I hate saying that things win, but Nintendo won.
What?
Really?
I hate saying
think
this,
so.
but
For
Is
me,
this
it
the one
is.
you were waiting for the most?
This is the one I always every year I wait for Nintendo.
Really?
'Cause
Okay.
I know that they make me happy every time. The other conferences that show me things, they dangle in front of my face and they don't tell me any info about it. Nintendo, they deliver. Brandon?
yeah.
Well, what was your top of E3? Like your top moments of E3. Top 10 moments of E3. Watch Mojo.
10?
Top 10
10
moments in 10 minutes. Mojo.
We need an uncomfortable narration like Watch Mojo.
Top 10 E3 anime battles.
What was the top anime battle of E3?
Brandon, go. Your mic's on now. Say something.
Can you end the post show?
What was your favorite part of E3? Come on.
What?
You put me on the spot now.
What you said? You said the whole thing before. It was like what was it? Sony.
This started at noon, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo was short.
Yeah, it was very short.
Oh.
You were saying the whole thing about Nintendo and Sony, and repeat.
Bethesda's number one, Sony, and then Nintendo and Microsoft are competing for
They're
third. And then
fighting
all the
for
other
third.
ones are at the bottom.
The other ones, who cares?
I don't even care.
I mean, my moments for me, obviously Nintendo was up there. For Honor being free was up there. Seeing Shadows Die Twice was there for me. I kind of was expecting it, but it's a FromSoft game in the Soulsborne, kind of repertoire. So I always love that. It's one of my favorite games series. Carly, do you have favorite E3 moments?
What was that game yesterday that was like The Sims but crazy?
Oh yeah, 2 Point Hospital.
Well, that one, and then the
Oblongs.
Yeah.
Oblongs.
The cupcakes.
The Double Fine game.
Obliques.
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 Oblos?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That guy.
Also, Overcooked 2 was announced.
Oh yeah, Overcooked 2
Are
was
you
announced.
serious?
Yeah.
Cooking Game 2.
Yeah, Overcooked 2 was announced.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't wait.
We can't even get past level 5. So
We never will.
no.
Because we're going to get stuck on level 2 on Overcooked 2.
I guess I'm not really sure what Nathan and Ryan would say, honestly.
Well, Ryan was that part where he almost cried on, I think, Saturday? Was that?
He almost cried?
Or he, like, almost cried. I don't know. It was when Nathan was in the control room with me. And he was like, this is Ryan's favorite game. And then Ryan, like, dumped his wallet out.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a strange dream?
Oh, that was during Bethesda.
That was during Bethesda.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
That was when
that a
Nathan and
strange
Ryan were
dream I
freaking out
had?
during Bethesda.
I'll go ahead. I'll be Logan. Well, you know, Sony. There you go. Sorry, Logan, you're not here to defend yourself. It means I can say whatever
I think
I want.
Nathan would also be like,
He was freaking out. He was also freaking out during Bethesda.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was, I was taking Bethesda and putting that towards Sony. I don't think he could freak out for Sony because he was on stage.
He was on stage. Yeah.
He was being very considerate.
Yeah.
But I could see it in his face.
I mean, I'll say I think this year is one of the better E3s. They were all pretty concise, except for the PC Gaming Show.
That one was a mess.
They all showed some great content. Sure, you know, not like, maybe not, at least not till Nintendo, like blowing out of the water content, but still, it was all good content. There wasn't a lot of cringe. There wasn't a lot of like extra stuff just thrown on there because who cares, except for EA. But you know, I think overall that was a good year. It was a good year.
Good year.
Yep.
Good year tires, sponsor of E3.
And
And this has been the Birds of Play coverage of E3. We all sit in the halls of gaming, drinking the mead with all the video games that have been canceled and all the ones to come.
Yeah.
And in the end, we will do battle with movies, I guess.
Movies?
Join us in the great Ragnarok. Eventually, whenever that happens. I have been John Styler McCrone, joined by
Brandon Diaz.
And Carly Crane.
for those who aren't here that have fallen, the
and
Warriors.
the fallen among us.
Logan Anstead, Nathan Dean, and Ryan Taranis.
And even
And,
Alan Vargas.
that
And
other
Alan
guy.
Vargas.
And Casey Calhoun.
Casey.
Calhoun. And Matt. Fact Man Matt.
Fact Man
Fact Matt. Oh, I feel
Fact-
bad. We never got Fact Matt on the show.
Never got Fact Matt on the show. He said he was going to be here today, but I guess not.
He
This
did
has
not
been
Nintendo.
Birds of Play E3.
Extravaganza.
Bum, ba, ba.
Ah.
Someone's got to go stop it.
Nose goes.
Brian had to do it.
They're getting static.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
We'll see you
Now
Friday
it's
for our big
time
recap
to say
show.
Goodbye.